At the end of the day, it's all about if you can perform or not, and if you don't have the mentor and you're not practicing as much as other people, then you're just not going to perform.
He's very theatrical when he plays. He really practices those dramatic finishes.
Let's go, dude!
What I'm really aiming for is like winning another big FNCS or winning the next World Cup 2021.
I think fun is the main thing that keeps him going.
He's always been a strategic thinker, but it really came out when he played video games.
What I want people to think if they hear my name is that as long as you work hard enough and you have the passion, you have the drive, you can make your dreams come true. My name is Diego, or Arkhram, and I'm 16 years old, and I'm a professional esports player. Normally when I wake up in the morning, I get dressed and go for a run before I shower, and then start my day. In the morning when I eat breakfast, I'll normally have some cereal, particularly Cinnamon Toast Crunch with my family. Family life is really important to me. Like, without my family, I wouldn't be where I'm at today, because they've been supporting me since day one. They've been supporting me, they've been helping me, they've been giving me advice. And I do homework for about like an hour or so, and then I start warming up, and then I play Fortnite for a minimum of 10 hours a day. So a lot of people actually don't know what actually goes into being a professional video gamer. It's a lot of the same aspects as being a professional like soccer player or football player. You have to practice minimum 10 hours a day. You have to go through a lot of mental training. It's really hard, but it's worth it if you really enjoy it. So I would say I come from a video game family. We've been playing video games since as long as I can remember. We've been playing video games my whole life.
I used to play video games a lot, and as soon as he was about 3.5, 4 years old, he would play with me, and he would read the text of the quests and follow along.
I played sports games, I played fighting games, I played first-person shooters, I played MMORPGs. I honestly just had fun in a lot of those, and Fortnite was just a battle royale. I've never played a battle royale before, and had a building aspect, so it was just really different, and I really enjoyed it. In like a 6-month period, I started like taking it really seriously and wanted to actually like pursue this.
You know, early 2018, when he had mentioned he wanted to go pro, it was a big event. It was going to be a Fortnite competition, and he wanted to go in and play and see if he could beat some of the pros that were there.
Right before it opened, he was telling us, "Mom, Dad, I'm going to be a pro Fortnite player." 12 hours later, he wins the whole tournament. That was just the beginning of everything.
My brother trained his aim from like a year ago, like started co-vaccine, and that's how his aim's really good. And people just think you get your aim like that. And you switch to his sensitivity, you think your aim's gonna be exactly like him, but it's not that. Like, you have to train for that aim. Watching my brother win DreamHack and doing good in World Cup, and that just inspired me.
Me as a person, I just want to be like the best I can at anything I do, so I kept on just wanting to improve until I was almost at like a pro level, and I realized I can actually do it. What the name Arkhram means to me is that you can start from the bottom and you can work your way all the way to the top through hard work. My dad came up with the username from reading his H.P. Lovecraft. When I saved up money to buy myself my own PC, I just kind of yoinked the name and ran with it. So I use the Finder Mouse Cape Town. It's one of the lightest mouse out there, and I prefer lighter mouse than heavier mouses. It's just what I prefer. And then I use Apex Pro TKL, which is one of the fastest keyboards out there with one of the lowest actuation points. I think at Fortnite, what I really excel at is basically my game sense, so like knowing the right decisions to make in game, and like when to be patient, when to like know when to be aggressive. It's just like, I think that's my strongest suit. I think we run in and try to sneak on this team.
He's very strategic. He thinks about all the placements and really tries to look at the whole picture. It's been in his games and his schoolwork, and definitely in Fortnite.
So my team that I play for is 100 Thieves. They discovered me when I qualified for the World Cup. It was kind of unreal. I never really expected it. It was kind of like a dream come true, because I've been watching like 100 Thieves. I've watched their stuff. I wanted their merch a lot and stuff like that. It was unrealistic. I'm like the in-game leader, so like my job is to tell everyone where to go, how we rotate, and like when to push and when to stay back. So basically like the team captain.
I'm gonna have grab. I have grab too. If you can hit the dash.
The way I handle pressure is just by playing the game a lot, practicing in scrimmages and stuff like that is the best way to handle that pressure. And I like the pressure a lot. I use it and I perform better with it because there's like something on the line.
Arkhram 1 versus 1. Arkhram versus the player up top. There's just no way.
It is very strenuous, and it's, I mean, they do have some fun. You have to love what you do, but it is serious work.
He also knows that his placements on the competition, as well as his social media following and just different levels of engagement, that's going to determine how much he's making, what kind of coverage he's going to get. So it's a very strategic and stressful environment, but Diego, he thrives in that, and I think that's why he's so successful.
I used to take soccer pretty seriously, but ever since I started pursuing video games, I haven't really had the chance to go to a field and practice. So every now and then I'll just go in the backyard and kick the ball around just to unwind.
Not really a game, it's professional level work. They have to train a certain amount. When the game changes, they have to adapt to it. They have to spend an equal amount of time feeding the rest of their body. They have to feed their mind, they have to feed their body, do sports, and keep a balance.
One of my future goals is to hit 100K subscribers on YouTube. I'm pretty close. I'm at 80K right now. That would be a really huge milestone for me. And then hitting 100K followers on Twitch is also another big, huge milestone for me.
We'd like to see a lot of things for him in the future. One thing is we want him to continue with his education at his own pace. He wants to grow as a player and potentially into a content producer down the line. This is a wonderful opportunity that not many kids get. He can pursue things gradually with his education and continue with his esports career.
I think Diego, he's gonna keep playing Fortnite for a couple more years. If Fortnite keeps lasting for another 5 years, I feel like he would stay on top of his game and always be on top no matter what.
I never actually really get tired of sitting at a screen all day. It's like my dream kind of, being a professional like sports player, like video games player. It's been a thing since I was little and stuff like that. So I enjoy it a lot. So I never actually have like any days where like I just don't want to play or like I get tired just sitting on a screen. I just enjoy it and just want to pursue and be the best that I can at it.
Let's go, dude.
No days off means to practice like as much as you can, take practice seriously, try to be the best you can, and you gotta work for it.